What's going on, guys? Massey here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a new transfer episode today. The date is going to be Tuesday the 17th of March. We have confirmed to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. And today's question of the day, if you have any video suggestions for me to upload, let me know down below. And I also want to say that I know right now it's a very difficult and pretty scary time in the world because of coronavirus. I just want to say that I hope you're staying safe, I hope you're looking after your families, and I hope you're doing well. Right, so the first rumour today is coming from Calcio Mercato. They're saying Zlatan Ibrahimovic will not sign a contract extension at AC Milan and he will leave this summer. The Rossoneri are reportedly eager to tie him down for a longer deal, taking it into next season, but the Swedish striker has been disappointed by the squad and the disruption in the board. So because of this, he decided to leave at the end of the season and he'll be looking for a new club already. Chelsea have identified Manchester United midfielder Angel Gomez as a transfer target, and this story is from Metro Sport. The 19-year-old is due to become a free agent this summer, and he is yet to accept United's latest contract offer, which is on the table, so a move to Chelsea, it might well happen. And next up, Calcio Mercato again are sent Torino striker Andrea Bellotti. He's a subject of interest from Everton. The Toffees want to bring the 26-year-old to Goodison Park, but may face competition for his signature from Milan, Roma, Inter and Napoli. Various sources in Italy are saying Inter are monitoring the progress of River Plate centre-back Lucas Martinez Quarta. The 23-year-old is eager to move to the Italian side and has even reached out to them while they were scouting him. They're not sure if he's ready to play in the Serie A just yet though, so they'll let him develop a little bit further. Sky Sports are claiming that Tottenham are considering a move for Valencia midfielder Jeffrey Kondogbia. Jose Mourinho wants to strengthen in defensive midfield this summer window, and the Premier League side have long had Kondogbia on their list of transfer targets. The article doesn't mention how much it has to pay to get him to the club, but apparently they are showing genuine interest. And next up, Goal.com are saying Getafe's left-sided midfielder Marc Cucurella, who is currently on loan from Barcelona, he's been trapped by Chelsea, Napoli, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Bayer Leverkusen. Barca have got an agreement to sell the loanee to Getafe in the summer window for €6 million, and the Catalan giants stand to earn up to 40% of his next transfer. Getafe's permanent deal with the Spain under-21 star will include a buyout clause of around $25 million, and because of that the clubs I mentioned before are interested. But for Chelsea, they are still interested, but they do consider the likes of Ben Chilwell and Alex Telles their currently greater priority. Barcelona are closely tracking Lazio's Luis Felipe according to Corriere dello Sport. The Catalans have watched a centre-back in each of his last 5 matches, with the 22-year-old considered a relatively cheap option given his low wages. The Serie A club meanwhile are looking to tie him down to a longer contract and make them wages a bit higher. Juventus have identified Houssem Aouar as an alternative to Paul Pogba in the transfer market. Pogba does remain a top transfer target, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer recently claimed that Pogba will be staying at Manchester United for next season, and because of that Juve could look to different alternatives that does include Aouar and also Tonali. And while the French midfielder Aouar would not come cheap, they expect him to cost around €50 million, he would be considerably cheaper and more affordable than Paul Pogba. Diogo Jota is among Arsenal's summer transfer targets according to the Daily Mail. Jota has scored 15 goals in all competitions this season, and he has been one of Wolves' most impressive players since joining from Atletico Madrid in 2017. That has been enough to convince Mikel Arteta to add him to his transfer shortlist, with Arsenal looking to strengthen in wide positions. Atletico are owed a percentage of any future transfer fee, so because of that, Wolves' asking price will be a fair amount higher, and Jota's current contract runs until 2022. Another player linked to Arsenal now, according to Telegraph, is going to be Atletico Madrid midfielder Thomas Partey. The 26-year-old has reportedly got a £45 million release clause in his current contract, and the Gunners could be set to match it as they're eager to sign a defensive midfielder. And to be fair, in the Champions League, I thought Thomas Partey in both legs against Liverpool was fantastic, and he would be a very good addition. Goal.com are running a story saying that Ajax goalkeeper Andre Onana is set to be the centre of a summer transfer scramble, with Chelsea, Barcelona and Tottenham all in the frame for his signature. The 23-year-old Cameroon international is widely expected to depart from Amsterdam at the end of the season, and his main preference is to join a Premier League club. He is a very close friend to Hakim Ziyech, who will be joining Chelsea, and the Morocco international playmaker wants Onana to follow him to London. I have seen a couple of rumours that Spurs are in the market for a new goalkeeper in the window, but it's more so a backup to Hugo Lloris. And as for Chelsea, Kepa Such is up in the air, so Onana might replace him. Arturo Vidal is likely to end up at Inter this summer, but the midfielder was holding out for a switch and a return to former side Juventus, according to Calcio Mercato. The Bianconeri had considered a move for him in the January window, but decided against it, and now they're no longer interested in signing him at the end of the season, so a move to Inter is looking very likely. West Ham and Everton are among the Premier League teams chasing the signature of Torino defender Nicolas Nkulu. It's according to various reports in Italy. The 29-year-old was monitored by West Ham years ago, but now interest in him has grown, as Bournemouth and Wolves are also looking at him, and because of that, West Ham may step up their interest yet again. Barcelona are scouting Manchester City left-back Angelino, according to Mundo Deportivo. The left-back is currently on loan with RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga, and he has impressed Barca scouts during a recent Champions League match against Tottenham last week. Current Barca left-back Junior Firpo, who signed last summer, he has reportedly failed to impress the club's hierarchy since joining the side, and they're looking for a backup and like a rotation player for Jordi Alba, and Angelino could be that man. And the next two transfers do tie together, so Gazzetta dello Sport are saying Juventus are willing to consider offers for Miralem Pjanic. The experienced midfielder has struggled for form this season, and recently in a game against Inter was on the bench, and Paris Saint-Germain are among those teams ready to offer him a clean slate, and it does tie into the story from Tuttosport. The SN Icardi will sign for Juventus this summer from PSG. He is currently on loan to PSG, and because of that, PSG are looking to take it up on a permanent basis from Inter and then pretty much sell him straight away for a profit. And the reason this ties in with the Pjanic story is that apparently Juve will offer Pjanic to PSG, and in return they get Icardi. So they may offer Pjanic and money, I'm not too sure, but that deal could be very likely to happen. Juventus are monitoring Gianluigi Donnarumma's contract situation at AC Milan, again according to Calcio Mercato. The Rossoneri are yet to decide whether to cash in on the Italian shot-stopper this summer or to offer him a lucrative new contract, because as of right now he is set to become a free agent in 1 year's time in 2021, and Juve they're looking to capitalise on the uncertainty. They may get him on a free transfer or a massive cut price deal, but either way he could be the future of Juve's goalkeeper position. The Daily Star are saying that Barca have agreed to sign Argentine striker Lautaro Martinez from Inter this summer, and they'll give the 22-year-old a £16 million a year contract. It converts to about 18 to 20 million euros, and if they were to sign him, it'd cost over 100 million. The Daily Mail are saying that Tottenham are interested in signing RB Leipzig midfielder Marcel Sabitzer. Spurs are weighing up a summer move for the 25-year-old, having watched him play a key role in the Champions League demise last week. He was linked to Barcelona a couple days ago as well, and he's just been a very good player for Leipzig. Manchester United are confident they can land Jadon Sancho that should they qualify for the Champions League next season. The story is from the Daily Mirror, and the club are currently sat in 5th place in the Premier League. But it could all be a position that should Man City's ban stay there and stay firm and doesn't get overturned, United may well get Champions League football from that position. PSG are also thought to be interested in the Borussia Dortmund prodigy, who would be available for £130 million. Manchester City forward Riyad Mahrez is considering a move to Paris Saint-Germain, who have shown an interest in signing the Algeria international in the summer. That story is from Calcio Mercato via the Daily Express, and they do tie it in with a story from Marca. So the Spanish publication are saying that PSG expect Neymar to leave in the summer window, and he's set to return to former club Barcelona for a fee of 150 million euros. The Daily Mirror are saying that Real Madrid have made Sadio Mane their top transfer target this summer. Zinedine Zidane is a huge admirer of the forward and is believed that an offer of around 130 to 140 million pounds it could be enough to tempt Liverpool to sell, though right now the Anfield club has no intention to sell him whatsoever. And Mane has been linked to Real Madrid now for a fair amount of time. It's a transfer story that pops up pretty much every single summer window, and it makes sense why teams would be interested. He's a world-class forward. And the final part of the episode today is going to be some quotes from Bayer Leverkusen manager Peter Bosz, and this is all in reference, by the way, to Kai Havertz and his future at the club. So the quotes do say, "We can't hold on to him next summer. It'll be a transfer of over 100 million euros. In this business, it's about developing talents and selling them on. With at least 100 million, we'll be able to strengthen ourselves in 3 or 4 different positions." The clubs so far that have shown interest are Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool and Barcelona, and even Manchester United. But according to Sky Sports Germany, Havertz has turned down all clubs that's in order to move to Bayern Munich as his next destination. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and today's question of the day, if you have any video suggestions, let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.